Hello and welcome to Disney Makes Coloring. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So today is my ABC Color Challenge Color Along video. And for today, we are going to be coloring in Cute Spring Notes by Colored Caramel. And we're going to be coloring a rainbow page for my letter R. So every Thursday, I will be coloring a page that has to do with the letter that I have for my ABC Color Challenge. And what I do is I pick a letter each month. And for the month of April, the letter is R. So we're going to be doing a rainbow. I'm going to do something new with you all today. Something I haven't done and I am not comfortable with. So please bear with me. We are going to be using ink tints. And then we will be activating them with my Tombow water-based blender markers. So I'm going to start with red. And I'm going to do, I have two colors. So I'm going to do the darker on the bottom and go lighter. So I'm just going to go really lightly. We're going to start in small areas. Because that was some advice I got from people, was to start in small areas and then work your way up. So that is the darker red, which is, I guess I could tell you, chili red. I don't have the new, I hear there's new colors. I don't have the new colors. I hear they're not released yet here in the United States. So, there we go. We are going to, I'm going to go over it one more time. Make sure I get lots of color there. These are good pencils even, I would say even without activating them, but. All right, so here is my Tombow. I'm going to make sure I have nothing on it. So I'm using the brush tip. And then I am doing little circles, and I'm starting with a lighter color. So starting with the lighter color, and then I'm going to the darker color. See if you guys can tell. And then go over here, wipe it off. There. What do you guys think? Should we do the next color? I'm going to start with this little spot and then we'll go back and do the bigger areas. So for my darker orange, I have tangerine. Did you know that there are really no pinks in the Inktense set? No true pinks. There's like the light, like purpley pinks. Cadmium orange is my lightest orange. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that there's no true pinks. All right, so with my marker, let's see, make sure I get all my red off. Okay, so we're going to start with the lighter orange and little circles. Little circles. And then down to the darker orange. Ooh, I like that. And again, I'm going to do it one more time. Oh, see, it's starting to take the paper off the page, so not too much. Don't want to go too far. So now we've got our yellow. So for my darkest yellow, I have cadmium yellow. And then for my lighter yellow, I have sun yellow. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference in the two colors. I was trying to make it so it's like shadowing, you know. So, starting with the lighter color, activate it here. Like that one, you really can't tell, but it looks good. Then we're gonna do the green. Darker green I have is beach green. So again, so you know, I'm doing the darkest color on the bottom, and then I'm doing the lighter color on the top. And for my lighter green, I have hooker's green. And I'm just doing little circles, even with my coloring, because I don't want the pencil streaks. And then get my yellow off my marker. Start with the lighter of the two, and then go down into the darker color. And there. And then next is blue. For my darkest blue, I have iron blue. Dark one. And for my lighter blue, I have deep blue. So there we go. Getting my green off over here off to the side. I had still lots of green on there. So start with the lightest blue and go down into the darker blue. So that blew off. There we go. That's probably the one you can tell the most with. So pretty. Because I would have done lighter colors, but they had no pink. Because I was going to do like light colors, pastel-y rainbow, but I'm going to do the bright rainbow. So for the flowers, I'm going to do purple since there's not a purple line. So for my darkest purple, we're gonna do two flowers. Yeah, we're gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna zoom you in. We're gonna do those two flowers right here. So I'm gonna do dark purple on the inside of the flower. Kind of go out a little bit with it. And I don't know if I told you this is dark purple. So we've got the darker color. And then we're going to do the lighter purple, which is deep violet, on the outer of the petal. I had to get my purple in there somewhere for my rainbow. All right. So now we get our pin, get all the blue off. Make sure there's no blue left on there. There's not. So we're gonna go lightly. We're gonna go light color into the dark, and then wash up your pen, light into the dark. So you need to make sure you have a scrap paper next to you. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I guess I could show you. So I'm just Getting the pigment off of the marker. Light, dark. Wonder what it would look. Oh, see, it's just dark. So now we know. We gotta go. Gotta make sure you clean it off. Ta-da! So those are my two purple. So zoom you out. All right. So I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna finish the rainbow and the flowers. And I'm going to do all the flowers are going to be purple. So I'm going to do those and then I will be right back. Okay, so there is the rainbow and the flowers all complete. I tried something different, not sure I liked it on the flowers. Yeah, the paper, I don't think this paper is really liking it. It's kind of, yeah, paper's coming off. Anyway, so I am going to do the leaves. So I have my my beach green and my hooker's green. So I'm going to start with the darkest color. Let's do this one. So I'm going to go along the center line with the darkest color. Just along the center. And around this one. And go in here a little bit. And then along the middle of this one. There we go. And now we're going to take the hooker's green and we're going to color it and we're going to just lighten our pressure as we go out. So what I did with the flowers that I didn't like was I just used the one color and I only colored like the middle so that I could use the brush to make the ink go out. I mean, it kind of did, but it kind of didn't. So, yeah. So, there are the leaves. Now let's activate them. I believe I got all the purple off. Still a little bit on there. Okay. So we're going to go the lightest green. Into the darker green. Darker green. The lightest green. Into the darker green. Lighter green into the darker green. You're like, okay, Megan, you don't have to keep saying that. We heard you the first time. Same here. Start with the lightest. Go into the dark. Start with the light and small circles. There we go. There is our leaves. I like them. They look good. So I'm going to do the rest of the leaves off camera. I do not know what's going on her face. Might have to get my eraser out. though they're ink tints, not pencil. Let's see if this comes off. Yep, it came off. Whatever it was, it came off. I think I'm gonna, this flower right here, I don't like it. So I'm gonna take my deep violet and I'm gonna go over it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like so. I don't know if I should go over it with the water. I might leave the pencil like that. I'm gonna wait because the paper's pretty peely. Same with this one. So I thought it would spread the color out a little more, but it didn't. Yeah, kind of looks fine just like that. That looks a lot better. Get my eraser because it went over the lines. There's another line here. Still deciding what I'm going to do for the background. Kind of want to do some distress inks, but we shall see. All right. I'm gonna do the leaves off camera and then we will be back and I will color all of her on camera. So I will be right back. Okay, so the leaves are finished. So now we're gonna color her. I haven't got any browns out yet because I'm gonna do her hair, her shoes, and the swing in brown. So right now, let's do her jumper. We're gonna do that blue. So we're gonna start with the darker blue. And we're gonna do it in the shadowed areas. Like so. I don't know how much this is going to pick up the darker color, but we shall see. I think I'm going to do shadowing all along the edge here. And then in the creases of her little jumper dress, whatever this is called. And then we'll do it on this side of the pocket. All right, so this is going to be the true test because this is a bigger area of what it's going to look like activated. I think it looks good in small areas, but whenever I've done this in large areas, I haven't really cared for it. So we shall see. Now, I've seen some people just barely color it at all. I've seen some people do lots and lots of layers. So I never know how I want it. I do circle motions, hoping there won't be streaks. We shall see. Okay, story time with Megan. So last night I was coloring. And I got completely 100% creeped out. So I live in a new area of my town. There's not much out here. We're surrounded by fields and yeah, not much out here. Anyway, so I was coloring and I just kept hearing pop, 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 pop. So there must have been people out in the fields out here behind my neighborhood shooting guns, and that just really creeps me out. Do you guys get creeped out by things like that, or is it just me? I do. I don't like stuff like that. It's dangerous because you never know where the bullet's gonna wind up. I don't know. I don't know when hunting season is. Did hunting season start this morning? I don't know. Anyway, it creeped me out. Of course, for all I know, it could have been fireworks, but still, that's illegal right now too, so. Anywho. Yeah, that was my story time with Megan. And my husband was in bed. He's always in bed way before I am. He goes to work really early. And I stay up really late. And which I enjoy because I'm making friends that way all over the country because our time differences are so different. Like my amazing friend Amanda in Australia. Yeah, so I mean, we wouldn't have much time to communicate and stuff if I went to bed early every night, right? Ha ha ha, excuses. I don't know if I'm liking this. Well, we shall see. I'll tell you here in a second. It's not looking horrible. I mean, it's a little splotchy, but it's not horrible. I'm going to leave it as is. And you can see the shadows I put in. Keep forgetting to clean off my pen. Alrighty. Now she needs a red tongue. Just using the cherry. We're just going to do light. Really light. Okay, got all the blue off. Just a light color. And then I'm thinking red and orange stripes. What do you guys think? So we'll start with the darker red, chili red. Shadowing from underneath the jumper. We call these type things jumpers. I know that over in Europe they called jumpers are sweaters or something like that. But there we go. And then we're going to do the inside here red, the darker red. And we'll add the cherry. I guess this should have been orange, but oh well, my mistake. And then right here. And then we need the tangerine. And the cadmium orange. These really are a soft pencil. I mean, if you just wanted to use them as a pencil. I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but get all the whatever's on off of it. All right, we're gonna start with the orange. Do the light orange into the darker orange. Yeah. The light orange into the darker orange. The lighter into the darker. It's looking cute. Now we're gonna do the red. Do the light red into the dark red. See, light red. The lighter red into the darker red. She's cute. Maybe I should give her yellow hair. Should she have yellow hair? I don't know. I'm thinking this stripe on her skirt needs to be just the dark blue. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see. If I did that, the darker blue is the iron blue. Just give it all the darker blue. I'm shaking my table. It's making my eraser move all over the place. All right. Start small. There. Now, her hat. I think I'm going to do her hat orange with red polka dots. So we got stripes and polka dots. So we'll start with the dark orange, tangerine. And we're gonna color where I think shadows will be. Maybe we'll just do this little area, all the darker orange. Make this a little bit darker here, around the flower and the leaf. They're making shadows in the hat, right? And then here, around this flower, and this one. There we go. Now the light orange, which cadmium orange. And we'll just color the rest of it in. I thought this would be fun, something different for you guys to, if you have these, to use with me. Next one, yeah. The next one I'm going to use pencils. All right, now we're going to color with our marker that is very blue at this moment. Get all the blue off. All right, hopefully it's all off. Yeah. So we're going to start at the top with the lighter orange, and we're just little circles. Try hard not to go over the lines, because these aren't watercolor pencils, they're ink. So there's no going back. Concentrating, I'm sorry, I'm very quiet. Yeah. Do any of you ladies out there like to cook? If so, do any of you ladies like to cook with your slow cooker or your crock pot? Or men? Ladies or gentlemen? I don't really know how many gentlemen I have that watch my channel, but if so, what are some of your favorite recipes to make in your slow cooker? So I'm looking for some ideas. Some ideas. So I'm trying to get this done before my husband gets home. I know I said this before, but I do not like filming in front of him. I don't know. He's the type that loves to tease. And I don't know. I just don't feel like being teased about my videos. So try not to give him any reason for teasing here. So that's also why I stay up late. I do my filming late at night. Today has been filming Thursday. That's what I like to call it. I've been actually filming all day. Getting ahead of the game here. This is today, for me, today is Thursday, which you should be watching my other, not should be, could be watching my other ABC color challenge color along where I colored Matchstick Mouse in the rain. That was a fun one. That video I used my markers, my oohoo-hoos, and then we used Jelly Roll Glaze for all the water. For the rain. I love rain. I know, and I live in a place where we don't get a lot of rain. But when I lived in Texas, we got tons of rain. I loved it. All right. Now to color in the polka dots. Or not color in, activate the polka dots. I like polka dots, in case you didn't know. Don't ask me why, but I do. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the background. I'm going to make this more of an Inktense video, so I'm not doing Inktense in the background. I am probably going to do Distress Inks. I'm not sure yet. I might do marker. That would be nice too. Give a smooth, like a really pale blue. Anyway, I'm going to do that off camera. There. Look at you, so cute. Now we just need our brown color. So here's how I have mine swatched. And as far as, oh, this saddle brown for her hair and her shoes and the swing. Saddle brown. It doesn't look very saddly. I'm gonna sharpen it. I'm using my Doll 133. All right. So I'm not gonna do any like shadowing in the hair. We're just gonna do one color, this saddle brown. Hopefully we like it. She's very cute. Also using it on the vine. Anywho, so are any of you planning on joining Amanda and I in our challenges, our coloring challenge videos? If you don't have a YouTube and you want to join us, you could, I don't know. Maybe we could color a page and post it on Instagram upside down with the hashtag Meg's and Manda's coloring challenge. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't want to lay down, the pencil. like there's something on the paper it doesn't like, or I'm not sure. I am going to do with you some glitter. We're going to do glitter in the middle of the flowers. My orange glitter pen, gel pen. And I need to do these flowers. Well, here's another question for you guys. What are some of your favorite restaurants? Where do you guys like to eat? Or what type of food do you like when you go out to eat? I'm not a huge Asian fan on Asian food, but I will eat some. Very picky eater. Very picky eater. All right, get all the red off. Get red is off. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start with the little vines here. Cute. And then we're gonna do the hair. It's a nice color. It's a good color. This was good practice with my ink tints, because we haven't been good friends. No, I'm getting better. Just like me and my Neo Color 2s, we're becoming friends too. I actually like those better than I like my ink tints. I don't have any watercolor pencils. I want to save my money, as I think if I get watercolor pencils, I want the Outdoor ones. The Faber-Castell ones, I hear those are one of the best. I'm sure there's others that are better, but they're not like in the Caran d'Ache or the Derwent family, but they're not in my price range. I didn't activate this flower right here. You guys probably been yelling at me. You missed a flower. Anyway. Nice to see how it is on. I don't know. This paper is a little bit thicker than the normal Amazon Create Space paper. It's a little bit thinner. I mean thicker. Not thinner. Thicker. All right. The shoes. There. She's cute. Clean off my pen before I stop. All right, I'm gonna get my black. We're gonna color her mouth. There we go. These flowers, I'm thinking yellow. Yellow. So we're going to do the darker yellow on the outside and in the middle. On the, you guys see there, on the outside and in the middle. On the outside and in the middle. to me, I mean, they get a little bit darker, but they kind of look the same, activated or not activated. Here we go. Yeah, they're a little brighter. There we go. Clean up my pen. All right. Like I said, we are going to do orange middles with my orange link. Uh-oh. We're down to the nitty. Look at that. There's not much left in there. I have more. No worries, I have spares. So we're gonna make these glittery in the middle. So glitter, glitter. Can't have a Megan page without glitter. Actually, don't put it on every page I do. I do like glitter. I really like stickles. They just take so long to dry. Yeah. I'm having a hard time with my craft room. So it's a small bedroom. I have too much stuff. I don't want to get rid of things, so don't tell me to need to go through my stuff and declutter. That's not what my plan is to do. Anyway, I feel like the walls are closing in on me. I don't know how to make it any better. I had to rearrange it from the video you guys saw because my back was to the door and my husband is very quiet when he walks. So I don't hear him come in, and he comes in to say goodnight and scares the patooties out of me. So I was tired of that. I did not like that at all. So I didn't want my back to the door. So I had to rearrange, so I did. But now I'm feeling even more claustrophobic. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's not like you guys could tell me because it's not like you've seen it. What I should do is put pictures up on my community tab, and then you guys could tell me any ideas you have. But yeah, look at it. It's so rainbowy. It's not very springy, pastel-y colors, but it's fun. So I think what I'm going to do is alcohol marker with a light blue. And then I might find a rainbow washi tape to put around the outside. And yeah, I will post my completed page all over the place so you guys can see it. I am leaving the rim of her hat white. Yeah. I'm not coloring that a color, and then her teeth, of course, are going to stay white. But I will do my white accents here in a little bit. And my background. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And you color along with me. If you did color with me and you have this book, when you post it on social media, make sure you use the hashtag Meg's ABC Color Challenge 2023 so that I can see it, because I would love to see all of your guys' finished pages too. And I like to share them in my stories. I don't do a slideshow because if you guys could see how many pages people participate every month, that would be the longest slideshow ever. It would. And in order to do slideshows, you have to download every single person's picture onto your computer. And it takes up a lot of space. And I don't know if I have that much space on my computer because I have my videos on there and everything else. So just so you know, it's not that I don't want to do a slideshow, because I do love all your pictures and I appreciate all of you guys that color with me in my ABC Color Challenge. So that is why I make sure that I put them in my stories. But anyway, yeah, I hope you liked it. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button so you're notified when I post new videos. And the thumbs up that you like it. I really appreciate it. And comments. I love comments. And yeah, I enjoy making these videos and talking to all of you. And I look so forward to talking to you all real soon.